Hey, what's going on, everybody? How are you people doing? Here back again with another video. So today I want to talk to you people about the Mason Greenwood situation and and all that stuff, because honestly, I quite frankly am in a loss of words right now, and I don't know what to even say. What Mason Greenwood did is absolutely despicable and just absolutely scummy and a very cowardly thing to do, because it's like, if you're going to put your hands on a woman, then you are a coward. Bottom line, you are a coward to even do such a terrible thing. I mean, come on, dude. This is just absolutely pathetic. Like, really. And it just goes to show you, man, that Mason Greenwood, potentially his career right now and his life might be ruined too, because of this type of stuff. Like, this type of behavior is just disgusting, and it's just I just don't even know what to think about it, because obviously I saw the video where his girlfriend posted about on her Instagram story about her experience with Mason Greenwood, because in the caption it said that this is like what it's like to live with Mason Greenwood and all that stuff. And I saw it, and it was just absolutely horrific. First of all, the person that I feel bad for the most is that girl. I mean, I'm really just in a bit of just in a complete and utter shock that Mason Greenwood would be capable of doing something so scummy. And it just goes to show you that, idolizing footballers might not be the smartest thing, because it's like, yes, you can be a footballer and have all the talent in the world and all that stuff, but it's like, at the end of the day, that doesn't mean anything if you're going to go out of your way and just be a very shitty person. If you're going to have a shitty personality, then, all that talent, all those stats don't mean shit, okay? Because at the end of the day, if you're going to put your hands on a woman, then, you're just a coward. Bottom line. I mean, come on now. So yeah, I saw the audio recording too as well. And in my honest opinion, Mason Greenwood, as far as I'm concerned, he's probably not even going to get any more minutes for Manchester United or even for England, And I'm just wondering, like, if he's still going to be able to be, financially stable, especially like if the girl launches a legal case against him, if he's going to be forced to pay damages, because I can imagine, because I'm not a legal expert, I don't know how UK's justice system works compared to the US justice system, but that's probably a whole nother topic. I'm not a legal expert, but I just want to say that Mason Greenwood really has nobody but himself to blame. Like, literally, dude, you just really completely screwed up big time. Like, not just big time, you basically traumatized a woman, okay? Because she's gonna have to live with that trauma for the rest of her life. And, I never thought I would wake up to, a football player, particularly an England football player, being capable of doing something like this, because it's like Mason Greenwood had a whole career ahead of him. He was making so much money, he had everything, and it just seems like that he just threw it all away because, he can't control his temper. And it's like, as a footballer, you got to learn to control your temper, because if you can't control your temper, then basically you just completely have proven that, that if you're going to be capable of doing something like this, then, Mason Greenwood, listen, anybody that still defends Mason Greenwood is practically a freaking idiot, because it's like, you have to realize that there's a difference between being a footballer and a person, okay? It's like I said before, you can be a great footballer, you can have all the football talent in the world, but it doesn't really mean anything if you're going to have a very shitty personality, okay? And, I just feel like right now that Mason Greenwood, he's just basically going to have to face the consequences of what he did. I mean, come on, let's be honest here. Mason Greenwood has completely not only ruined his life, but he could have had a great career ahead of him, and now it looks like all of that could be coming to an end because he decided to put his hands on a woman, okay? And if you put your hands on a woman, it doesn't matter how much money you have in your bank account, putting your hands on a woman is never the answer, and zero excuse for putting your hands on a woman. Like, come on, this is just freaking pathetic. It's disgusting, and I can't believe that this is actually happening, that Mason Greenwood would be capable of doing something so awful, and it's almost as if like the people that were defending him, they really need to put themselves in that woman's situation. Would you be defending Mason Greenwood if this was your sister or if this was your family member that he did this to? Because I'm pretty sure you would not be defending him at all. So really, I mean, people on football Twitter that are still trying to make excuses for what he did, you gotta check yourself in the mirror and maybe log off of Twitter, because honestly, this is no excuses. I mean, come on, domestic violence is never the answer, and no excuses for doing something so awful like what Mason Greenwood did. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. Mason Greenwood, he has nobody but himself to blame. You know, like I said before, he's put himself in a really bad situation, and now it looks like he's going to be facing possibly quite a bit of legal consequences, or quite frankly, a lot of legal consequences.